Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. What a blessing. It is a little chillier today. I did not plan on that, or I would have worn a jacket. It's supposed to be 56. We are at the 2.5 acre property, and this is the last cut for this one, man. Last cut completely for the year. There it is. Doesn't need a lot. I do have to trim some spots, but there's not a lot of trimming, so I'm gonna get that done, and then I'll get you guys plenty of footage here. And then we have a leaf job to go do, and that'll be the last leaf job and cut for that place. And then that's a wrap for the day. And then tomorrow we'll be out doing a couple cleanups. So it's same old, man. I told you guys a while back, this is what it is in the winter time, or close to winter. So I would say fall has passed us by. That's been done for a while. So yeah, and I have got a story for you guys today. This one takes the cake. I've never had this happen to me, but it was hilarious, and I think you'll enjoy it. Whew. So let me get to work. I'll see you guys in a few. All right, guys, I apologize. I didn't get any footage of this thing. The wind has been blowing about 20 miles an hour. There's no way my tripod would have been able to hold up to this. But here is the end result of Doc's adult bounce house. It's done. And we're wrapping this one up, putting a bow on it. It's done for the season. And now I'm going to tell you guys what a buddy of mine did. I don't know if you all know Blake with New Vision, but that sucker, let me tell you something about him, man. I got a problem with him right now. He went out and bought him a new 48-inch Bad Boy Revolt. I thought I was going to be the first one to get it, okay? I'm a little upset with him. Still love the guy. No, but you got to go over and check out New Vision. I can't remember the name of the channel because he changes it like I change air filters, but I will put it up here somewhere. Check out his new Bad Boy Revolt. I'm telling you, man, that thing is nice. He is ecstatic with it. So guys, let's get on to the leaf cleanup real quick, and that's where I'll try to get footage. I think their backyard is pretty not so windy, so I'll be able to get back in there and get some footage. But this is a wrap for this one, and I'll be back out here next season. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, I got something that's bugging me beyond all belief. I had a guy leave a comment yesterday and he said, why don't you work harder or work smarter and not harder? I can't remember what the comment was specifically, but here's I got something for all of you, everybody that watches this channel. If you don't like how I'm doing something, turn it off. Okay? Turn the channel off. Don't watch me again. Okay? If you are so much better than me at doing this, put your work out there. Don't just come on and critique everybody that's out here doing it and slam them. If making $215 in 1 hour is not good enough for you, well, who cares? Okay? But I can tell you this much. Until you're ready to put your work out here and be critiqued, you really ought to shut your mouth, is what you really ought to do. And I hope when you do decide to make videos, and this is for anybody, if you want to slam me, call me out, you do whatever you want. I'm a big boy. I've had that done for years on YouTube. You ain't gonna hurt me. But I'm telling you, $215 in 1 hour is good money, okay? So I don't know how much smarter you want me to work, but I can't go like that and everything disappears. You have to do some work. You know what the problem is? You know what the problem is, ladies and gentlemen? Men are lazy. Men in this generation are pure stinking lazy. And they're afraid to get off a mower and have to work. And they're afraid to get a backpack blower on their back and have to do some work. The bottom line is you got a lot of lazy people that watch YouTube and critique everybody else about how they do things. That's all I got. Let's get this done. Okay, y'all, that's it. You know, when something gets to me, it gets to me. But now it's gone. And I did this job. I did it. Not the experts. And I think it looks pretty good. Of course, leaves are blowing back everywhere. But there it is. So I will await the expert's opinion on if I did it right, if I did it in the sufficient amount of time. You know, you got to wait for that. You got to wait for all the YouTube professionals out here to tell you how you did. That one took me a half hour, so that was probably way too slow. I probably should have had that done in 5 minutes, but you know, it happens. Anyway, the story I wanted to tell you, this is so funny. Yesterday I knock on the lady's door. The last job we did on yesterday's video, well, it was the only job we did. That took us 1 hour. I charged her $200, okay? I told her at the door, I said, well, you owe me $2,115. And I laughed and I said, no, it's $215. Because she has a great sense of humor. She's one of my best customers I've ever had. Her and Sarah get along so well. We just laugh. And I got home and I looked at the check, and the check was for $2,115. And my eyes got as big around as grapefruits. And I told my wife, I said, you are not going to believe what she wrote this check for. And when I told her, we were all laughing. Tristan was laughing, I was laughing, Sarah's laughing. So I called her up and I said, you know, you wrote me a check for $2,100. She said, well, that's what you told me. I said, there is no way on God's green earth would I ever charge you $2,000 for that pile of leaves. I said, now you should have known better. And we laughed. I said, I'm not putting this check in the bank. I'm going to bring this check back to you in the morning on my way to cut my 2.5 acre, because it's right down the street. And I said, don't ever do that again. So guys, she overpaid me by what, $1,900 and some dollars. But you know what, that leads me to my point. Honesty, okay? And there's a lot of people out here that would take advantage of that. I know that. I know they would. I just know they would. People will say, I would never do that. Okay, sure you wouldn't. I just know people would take advantage of someone like that and put that check in the bank and just act like nothing ever happened. Well, I can't be like that. I think $200 for 1 hour's worth of work was plenty. But she's such a great person. You know what I mean? That is, all I'm trying to say is, don't do people bad out here like that. Because some people would do that and they wouldn't have a problem in the world putting that check in the bank. And that customer would know nothing different. So I wouldn't do that to anyone. You have to be honest out here. You know, you only have your word when you own a business like this. You only have your word. That's all you have. Other people can do it, and trust me, other people can do it a lot faster, with a lot more. I mean, I bet there's some guys that would put a riding blower on that yard and show you how they could get it done in 4 minutes. But you know, I gotta say, there's one person I want to shout out, and that's my buddy Dave Fitch. There's a lack of, and a lot of you will understand what I mean, there's a lack of men in this country. A lot of estrogen flowing through men's veins. And Dave called me one day and just plain point blank told me something. And I appreciate people that can pick up the phone and call me and man to man tell me, hey, here's the facts, and that's the way it is. Because that's the way it used to be. You know, when I was young, my dad didn't type something on a computer or do something on his phone. He just picked up the phone, or he walked next door, or he walked 3 doors down and said, hey, here's what's happening. So, I don't know, man. We're just not the same as, America's not the same as it used to be. I'm sure you guys see the steady decline in men. I mean, it's evident. But that's not what the video is about. The video is about that check. I thought that was hilarious. And my customer's laughing. She's like, hey, I don't know what it costs. Whatever you tell me it costs, it costs. I said, well, it certainly doesn't cost $2,000. But I thanked her for the check. And and no, we didn't put it in. But we got the other check. And guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's just kind of been all over the place. But you know what? When something's on my mind, I'm going to tell you. I'm not upset with the person that left the comment, okay? Not at all. I think they said, why do you work so hard? I can't remember the comment, man. But, you know, I'm not upset with that person. I'm upset with that mentality that there's something wrong with actually putting effort into your work and not paying a bunch of money to have a bunch of equipment just so you can drive around and show it off. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, guys, I hope you had a blessed day. God truly has blessed Sarah and I, and he's blessed us with all of you guys. You guys have been amazing. Life is good, man. Life is good. It's not always good, but when it's good, you have to enjoy it. And when it's bad, you just have to praise the Lord that he's going to get you through it. So, Blake, we love you, brother. And we love all you guys. As always, Dr. Real was in the house. Keep it real. I'll see you guys tomorrow because we got more cleanups and Tristan will be here with me. I'm out of here. Peace.